Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is March 5th, and we are continuing our spring training coverage with Doug Upstone, who's reporting to us live on the scene, on location in Arizona, where he's covering a bunch of spring training teams and games over there for us. Doug, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, Peter, my pleasure to be here. And today we're looking at the Kansas City Royals and Arizona Diamondbacks at the Diamondbacks Park, which is in part of northern Scottsdale. And it's 5-4 here in the bottom of the sixth right now. And actually had a little treat to start the game with a really good starting pitching matchup of James Shields against Patrick Corbin.
Okay, well, let's start on talking about Kansas City. Kansas City's kind of an interesting team. You know, they're not one of these like world-beating dominant teams, but they were a profitable team last year. They were number 7 in the money rankings in baseball, and they were profitable overall. They were about minus a half unit at home, but plus 7 units on the road. So overall, they were very profitable, and you know that had to do with first of all, they tend not to be an overvalued team. It also had to do with their bullpen. They actually, some people might not realize this, they had the number 2 bullpen in all of baseball in terms of bullpen ERA, and number 1 in the American League. So what do you think we're going to see from KC in 2014?
Well, I think there's a very good chance we'll see more of the same. You know, one of the things that people didn't realize is that it was the first time in that they've won 86 games or had a record like that since 1989. So it was quite a dry spell for the Royals, and they actually finished the season 63-44. So I mean, that's a good indication going forward. And you're right, though, Peter, about the bullpen. I mean, they had some really effective guys last year, like Greg Holland, Aaron Crow, and revitalized Luke Hokeberg. And they shut down the opposition continually. And I don't really think there'll be any changes from this group this year. If anything, they might be a little stronger because of the confidence that they got from playing so well at the end of the year last year.
All right, yeah, well, I think there's 2 factors to my eye. First, number 1, again, will the bullpen be as dominant as it was last year? And you're saying that roughly it should be. The second issue is, for the rest of the team, how much are they going to regress? How much did they improve? And I have seen some sabermetric sites saying that they expect the Royals to be a little bit worse than last year. They did make a few off-season changes, but I'm not sure if those are going to help them that much. What do you see from the rest of the team in terms of improvements, staying the same, being good enough to keep them with value?
Yeah, the over-under total, so they won 86 games last year, and the over-under total that I saw was at over 82. So there's thoughts of regression, in that regard. And what the things that come into play here, Alex Gordon really started to slip last year. In fact, his doubles went from 51 to 27 last year as he saw a steady diet of breaking balls and did not adjust. And also, Billy Butler really did not have that good of a year. So I think both of those guys have to come through, along with third baseman Mike Moustakas. Now, one positive that they have is that they picked up Aoki as a leadoff man for the Royals from Milwaukee, and that could really improve the top of their order, which I think is huge. And I tell you what, this Salvador Perez, this catcher, man, this guy's the real deal. He's really a solid ball player. And if they get, what they got out of him last year and keep him healthy, if those factors come together, I think they can certainly match their win total last year of 86 games, because their top 3 starters might not be complete studs in some people's eyes, but they win games.
All right, well, then maybe we should keep an eye on KC as a team with possible decent value, especially in the early going. What do you think?
I would agree 100%, Peter.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Doug.